Welcome to another SMJ broadcast. I'm your host, Shabril McNeil Jr., your AKA Commander. And I hope you're having a blessed week. I hope Jesus Christ continue to let you make it through this week. And I'll continue to give him thanks and praises. And, what I go throughout the week. A little bit of struggle this week, but he able to give me the strength and the power to make it through. And I give him the praises and honor for and glory and all the thanks. But today's lesson, though, it's gonna be a pretty easy song. It's a worship song. Awesome God. It's in E. It's in the key of E flat major, and it's pretty easy. This is what you can do when you want to have that worship type feeling in the congregation in the church. This is when the pastor can sing the song, or any of your praise teams can sing the song, or if the pastor is talking, you can play this in the background while he's doing the worship time. So this song today is not going to really have any tempo to it, because you can play it slow as possible. You can play it fast, play it worshipful. You play it any way you want that's real worship. You can see the three instruments I used at the beginning, how you can tell how different instruments can bring a worship kind of feeling. But let's get straight to it. It's going to be pretty easy. You should be able to get this down in 1 week. Pretty easy song. But it's in the E flat major. Here's the number system. The E flat is the 1, the F is the 2, the G is the 3, the A flat is the 4, the 5 is the B flat, the C is the 6, the D is the 7, and the E flat is the 8. And this is just the number system you can use when you have a bass player and you want to do two-hand voicing. You can tell the bass player what numbers you are using when you press each of your chords, so you can know which way where to go in the song. So that's pretty helpful to him, and you'll be able to learn songs in that way too, to pick up the bass in the song, so you can get the chords. Now, like I said, you should be able to get the song in 1 week. But let's get started here. All right. The first chord I hit was off the 4, and that's the A flat. And here's the chord. That's the first chord I hit. And first, before that, I hit E flat, then I did the chord. So E flat, then the chord. And this is an F7, so that's 2, so that's 4. And in my left hand, I have F, G, B flat, and C. Then in my right hand, I have E flat, G, C. You got to practice this, because it's kind of weird in my left hand. I got my 4th finger on the F, then my 3rd finger on the G, then my 2nd finger, my pointing finger is on the B flat, and my thumb is on the C. So you probably have to practice that if that's a little tricky for you. And remember, you can use any fingers you have that, will be able to suit you to be able to hit the chords as smoothly as possible. So that's my first chord. Now my second chord is the 3, and this is off the 3. This is off the G. Beautiful chord. I love that chord. So we do that next. That's off the 3. Now in your left hand you have G, E, and G, E flat, and F. And I'm using the 5th finger on G, and my pointing finger, my 2nd finger on E flat. Then the F is on my 1 finger. It's on F. So that's my left hand right there. Now my right hand is hitting a B flat, E flat, F, and a B flat. Pretty chord. So we go 4, then 3. Then we're gonna do this movement. This is off the flat 5. The flat 5 is the A. Then we're gonna go to the 5. So we went off the 3, and here's the next chord. We're gonna do that movement. So what I have here, this is gonna be off the flat 5. That's the flat 5. So what I have here is on my left hand I have a C. Then I have on my right hand I have an A and an F. Pretty easy. Then you go up the scale. So the next chord I'm going to hit is this, B flat over D. But this is going to be, you're going to hit the 5 on your bass though, with the bass player. So on this one, we're going to have D in my left hand, my right hand, B flat and F. So it goes like this. Let's go to the beginning. See that? Then we're gonna hit this chord. It's our passing tone. So on this one right here, this is gonna be off the 6, and the 6 is the C. On my left hand, I have C, E flat. My right hand, I have G, C, and E flat. And on my left hand, I'm hitting on my fourth finger, I'm hitting the C. Then my second finger, I hit the E flat, which is my pointing finger. So we got 4, 3, flat, the flat 5, then the 5, then the 6. Do it again. Then we're going to do this movement. See that? That's the next movement we're going to do. So when we do after this, we're going to go here. Now, beautiful chord though. This chord, you can get away with this because I know it's all closed, and sometimes workshop songs can be an open chords, but we're going to hit this chord pretty quick though. We ain't going to be staying on it too long though, but it's beautiful though. So on your left hand, I have A flat, B flat, C, and a D flat. That's my left hand. Let me tell you the hand position on this. This could be pretty confusing. So what I have here is fourth finger, A flat, third finger, B flat, my second finger is D flat. Then I'm using my thumb on the C. So I'm sliding my thumb underneath to the C. That's real easy to do. See? Okay, my left hand, I have this chord, E flat, F, A flat, C. My one finger is on the E flat, two finger on the F, third finger on the A flat, fifth finger on the C. That's the chord. A flat, 6, 9, add 11s. So here's what we got so far. So the next one, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go. So that's your next chord. And this is a G on my left hand, right hand, E flat, B flat. So we're back at the 4. The very first chord we hit off the 4. And I already showed you that. And let me show you again. F, G, B flat, C, E flat, G, C. That's the 4. We can go back to the 3. But after this right here, we're going to do this. A D, D minor, D diminished 7. And on my left hand I have the D and the A flat, my fifth finger on the D, and my second finger is on the A flat. My right hand is going to be the C, F, A flat, and C. Then next we're going to go do this. And this is off. Oh, I forgot to even tell you what this is off of. This is off the 7. So your 7 is a D. Sorry about that, I forgot to tell you that first. Then we can go to the 3. And write these down. I write all my chords and stuff. That's why I'm looking over here. You see me on the sheet. I write all my chords down and stuff like that. Keep track of them. You know, you can use these chords in any song, really. I mean, anything that you make up or anything, or improvise or anything like that. These chords ain't just for this song. So, okay, this is off of 3. F on my left hand, A flat, B, left hand. My right hand is E flat, G, and B flat. So we got 7, 3, 7, 3, 6. Here comes the 6. So that resolves it. E flat major 7/9. So on my left hand I have E flat, F, G, and B flat. That's my left hand. Fourth finger on the E flat, third finger on the F, second finger on the G, first finger on the B flat. Then my right hand I have D, F, B flat, and D. Beautiful chord. So let's start it over. 4, 3, flat 5 to the 5. Then we have a 6. Then we go then we're gonna have it the 5. This is the 5, 1, 4. Then back to the 3. Then the 7, 3, then the 6. And that's how you can do it with that. I say this is going to be pretty easy. Now, if you now want to, the next point is going to be really getting to kind of a little bit of the melody a little bit after that. But I'm going to show you something before that, before you go on. Here's what else you can do. So we got this. Watch this. See that? So you can even do that. You can add that little passing tone to it before you go to the 4. And what that is when I hit that 6. When I hit that 6, I can do this. Hit the E flat first, then, and what this is, I hit E, G, B flat, then E, A, and C. Then hurry up, back up to the 4. See that? So. See that? So you're back at the 4. And that's just a little thing that you can add. I don't think I put that in my video though at the introduction, but this is something that you can do. Okay, so after we get done with that, after we come back and get to the 7, here's what else you can do. Okay, let me play it all over again so I can show you. Okay, now we're gonna go here, and this is gonna be all on the B. I'm gonna tell you when it changed though. When my bass changed, this is gonna be all over the B. So the bass player can just stay on the B flat. I'm sorry, the B flat. Which is the 5. So here's what we do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a little of the melody. So first you're gonna hit it E flat and do this chord. I love this chord. So this chord is on my left hand B flat, A flat, and G. And this is kind of weird. You gotta get used to this. Maybe we practice just a little bit so you get used to it on your left hand. But on my 5th finger I had a B flat. It's gonna be a little bit stretchy a little bit. Then my 2nd finger is gonna be A flat. Then my 1st finger is gonna be the thumb, which is the G. And that's how I place my fingers on this. Now my right hand is gonna be a C, E flat, G, and C, which is just a C minor chord because that's your C minor. I'm just adding the C. And this is all over the B. And we're gonna do this melody. See that? So we're doing C, D, then the chord. So C, D first, C, D, then the chord. So, and this chord is, on my left hand I have G, B flat, and C. Right hand, F, B flat, and E. Then we're gonna hit the B afterwards. See that? So we got. That's going to be the next chord. So after this, left hand's going to stay the same. So we hit that B flat, remember? We're on this chord, then we're going to hit that B flat again, then this chord. And your left hand still stay the same. G, B flat, C, it don't even move. But this is a little bit tricky right here. I have both my thumbs on the F and the G. My second finger's on the B, fourth finger on the E flat, fifth finger on the C. Then I'm hitting the G after that. So we on this chord next. It's D minor 11. Beautiful chord. It's a sound worshipful. But your left hand is D, G, A, and a C. Your right hand is F, A, C, F. And that's the chord there. Then I'm going to hit D afterwards. Then I'm going back to this chord. Remember we did this chord beforehand. This is off the 3, remember? Because remember we did this. But I'm not doing that this time. A little bit different. I'm not going to do the melody all the time either. You can do that. Dun, 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 dun. See that? So I went dun, 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 dun. Then I went back at the chord where we did before. So remember, this was this chord we went to the 5 and the 1 at first, but this is the off the 1. Then we go back to the 4. Because I'm not going to do the 5 what we did beforehand, this chord. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going 1, 4. Everything the same. 7, 3, 6. Because at first we was just on the B at first. Still on the B. Still on the B. Then now I'm switching up to the 3. I'm going to the 3. Let's see. Then back to the 1. See how I did that? You still do that if you want to, but I just left it out, just do it a little bit differently. So that's how that song goes right there. I mean, that song's right there. You can do that melody a little bit and do that song right there. So that's how you do that. Now I'm going to show you the ending of the song, which is a little bit different than normally. But the ending of the song, you can do this. So yeah, we did 4. So we're coming to the ending of the song. So remember, we're at the 7 here. I'll show you this already. 7. So we're going with 7. Then we can go to the 3. But this time, instead of adding this G, we're gonna leave out that G. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna go F, B, E flat, E flat, and B flat. So F and B on your left hand, E flat and B flat in your right hand. But instead of going to the 6 like we did before, we're not going to go to the 6. We're going to go then 7, 3, then 4, then hit the 4 again. So let me show you that. 3 without the G, 4. Okay, so on the 4, we already did this chord before, remember? F, G, B flat, C, then E flat, G, and C on your left hand. Then You're gonna hit it again. It's your next chord. So that's D, F, and B flat in your left hand. C and D, which my thumb is hitting on my right hand, and F is my 2 finger, and the 4th finger is gonna be B. This could be kind of tricky because I'm using the 5th finger as my D, my 3rd finger as the F, and my 2nd finger as the B. So you can probably have to get used to that. So maybe I hit the 4 again. Then we're gonna go here, which is the 6. Yeah, the 6. So this is off the 6. 6, then A flat. It's on your left hand. C and A flat on your left hand. Then on your right hand, B flat, E flat, A flat. And which this is really just gonna go down the scale, really. The next is gonna be off the flat 7, which is the D flat. We're gonna hit this chord. Beautiful. I like the sound of that one. D flat, F, A in your left hand. E flat, A flat, and C. That's your left chord. Next chord. The next one we're gonna go to, which is the this is gonna be off the 1, which is E flat, G, B flat in your left hand, E flat, G, B flat. Then the 2, we're gonna do this. 2 is gonna be your F, which your bass is gonna hit. And this chord is gonna be E, G, A flat, which you only moving 1 note. We was here at first. We're just going right here. Everything else stays the same. E flat, G, and B flat. Then we're gonna hit it again. Then we're gonna come back. Remember, this is off your this is gonna be off the 4, off the 3. I mean. Then we go back to this chord, which is C, A flat, left hand, B flat, E flat, A flat. Then back here. So let me show you how it goes, just in case you're confused or anything. So we're gonna start here. There you go. And you just keep repeating that if you want to. You don't even have to end it there if you don't want to. But I'll just end it there. But because you can just keep going with that. You can go back. Just keep doing it. Just keep repeating. Alright, so that's that. That's how that goes. I mean, it's pretty simple because it's just going. The bass player is just going down the going down the scale. Wow. Let me back again. See how that it's just going down the scale. That's, I mean, we're going up the scale if you want to call it that way. But that's all it was doing. That's how the bass player was going. Let me demonstrate it one more time. So That's all that song. I mean, that's pretty much the whole song. And I'll show you all the number systems and how to get going, so you can use this as a worship song during your services, so and such. And I was just using like different instruments to make it even more worshipful. That's how you can do that. Then I even switched off of that. I switched off of that, then I came to the rogues, my rogue sound. That's even worse. So I mean, that's pretty much you can do with that song. It's just pretty much all worshipful, and you can be able to use that in the church congregation if you want. And you can use both instruments at the same time. I mean, this is with the setup you can have at your church. Have the piano at the same time. Or leave the strings on, have your rogues at the same time. And that's how you do that. Just trying something different. Just trying to show you different types of chords that you can use. How these chords can be expanded to use these chords any way you want to make it more worshipful. And that's it for this lesson. Pretty easy lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get something out of this lesson. I hope you can use it, whatever you use in your church service. And it's an awesome God in E flat major. Remember, you can email me at smjbroadcast@hotmail.com if you have any questions or shorts or any other lessons or anything. And I'm going to bring other things out too as well, like that being prepared as well. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I did myself. I love worship songs. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good week. My name is Cheryl McNeil Jr., your AKA Commander out.